Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can get back the Windows 10 taskbar on Windows 11, and that includes first of all that includes the start menu as well, and also the Windows 10 style Explorer window that had the ribbons on top. So first of all, what you need to do is head over to your browser and look up Explorer Patcher, download, and the first link that comes up is the official GitHub website for the software. So once you go in there, you can see there's a lot of information about it. It says caution, Microsoft and other major antivirus vendors have flagged Explorer Patcher as malware, but don't worry, it's not actually malware. It's an open source file. As you can see, the source code is also given, so if you still have any doubts, you can look at the source code, stuff like that. Also, there are some few prerequisites that you need to follow in order to download and install this. So first of all, do have a read of these information. They are critical to your installation because Windows might flag it as a virus or malware and try to delete it from your system. So once you have done all of these, and I have already done them, so once you're done, just scroll down and you can see there's the EP setup, this file. You need to download this file to any folder you want. So I'm just gonna save it on the desktop for now. Let's name it Explorer Patcher. And once that's downloaded, you're gonna head over to the folder and you're gonna set it up. It's gonna take a while and it's gonna restart your Explorer Windows. And as you can see, it has already installed itself. So right away you won't see the software enabled, or you won't see the Windows 10 taskbar restored. There's a few more steps that you need to follow. So first of all, how do you get to this window? So once you close out of it, if you right click on the taskbar, you can now see there's a new menu that comes up. This is not the default Windows menu. In Windows 11 there's only the new menu that comes up only has two buttons, the taskbar settings and the I think it's the task manager. So you can see the old menu comes up, and once you go into the properties, this will bring up this window. This is basically the new software that we just installed. So if you go onto the taskbar tab and you select Windows 10 Explorer Patcher, and then you restart the file explorer, you can see that our Windows 10 taskbar is already back. So this is the first step that you gotta do. You return the taskbar to its former glorious self. Then what we need to do is we need to change the start menu. So currently this is the Windows 11 start menu that comes up. We have to change that. So what do? You go into the start menu tab on the left, you change it to Windows 10, and then you change it to at the screen edge. Position on the screen at the screen edge. So what this does, and once you need to restart the file explorer. So once you're done with that, let it load, and if it doesn't load in the first try, you can go ahead and restart file explorer again. Do it a few times until it finally works. So as you can see, you might need to restart the file explorer a few more times. That has been outlined in the caution section and the problems that you might face, because since Microsoft doesn't actually want you to use it, so they're actively trying to stop softwares such as this one. So once that's done, if you click on the start menu, you can see that we have the Windows 10 style tiled start menu back. So you can also change a few more things. So for example, if you go to the file explorer, you can see that I have already changed this previously. So let's say you go to the file explorer, and so by default it's gonna be like this. So by default you're gonna have the Windows 11 sort of Explorer window where there's no ribbon bar, rather it's the new Windows 11 style bar, which I absolutely hate. So what I always do is I go over to the file explorer menu and I change the control interface to Windows 10 ribbon style, and so this kind of brings back the old Windows 10 style ribbon view over here. So you get a lot more control over here. So one thing you lose is the tabbed Explorer interface. So you can't have Explorer tabs anymore. But that's not as important as these buttons are for me. So that's how I choose to keep it. Also from here you can see you can change the window switcher, which is basically this Alt tab menu, this overview. You can change it to the Windows 10 style. So if you restart it now, so you can see this is the Windows 10 style, and then you can even go back to Windows NT, which is like the Windows XP or older stuff. So you can see, so there's no menu, it just cycles through the windows, right? So by default I keep it to Windows 11. That's the one I prefer. It looks good. There are a few more options as well you can explore, such as the system tray. You can change how this looks, how the menus look. So for example, now by default it's set as Windows 10. So when you click on the sound button, for example, you can see the Windows 10 style audio controls come up. And similarly for the other flyouts like this one, this is the old flyout menu. So when you press the calendar, you get the old calendar as well. So you also get the new calendar, but that's inside these notifications hidden away. So that is disabled by default. So that's pretty much everything that you can do. There are some other features as well. You can use the weather. So this weather button, you can turn it on or off from here. You can change the location. You can change how frequently it updates. Also, in the other section, you can find a few more settings, like whether you want to remove this right click menu, or I mean you can customize it to as you wish. So that's pretty much it about this software, and I hope you guys find this helpful. So if you do, then leave a comment down below and let me know. Thanks for watching.